sense because they think it costs $10 or $20, whatever the copay is. And so we have to get back to the market. And as I said, you know, if we change the tax code, we can build an individual market. And it's going to take time, but it will work.
Good evening, Sally. It's good to see you again. Thanks for coming out here. So my name is Jeff Bald, and I'm running for the 10th State Senate, and I have in my hands a copy of SB 810, and I have a very interesting statement in here that I just wanted to get your reaction to. It says, the Institutes of Medicine estimates that 18,000 people die annually in the United States because of lack of access to care, and 30,000 die from overtreatment. That doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me either. And so I haven't looked at those exact numbers, but, you know, I mean, one of the things that, you know, the president, as I said earlier, was very, you know, he keeps talking about, you know, the blue pill and the red pill, and doctors are doing too many tests, and doctors love to do tonsillectomies because they want more money. Doctors practice medicine because they want to do no harm, and in some cases they do extra tests because they are afraid of being sued. I mean, it's that whole issue is you know, causes doctors to change their behavior, and we need to do med mal reform.
What is health care bill that they want us to have? If it's so great, what kind of health care are our senators and our congressmen going to have?
Yeah.
Are they going to be standing in the waiting lines with us in the emergency rooms? So when you talk to them and you ask them this question, what do they say?
Right. Well, under the Senate and the House bills, members of Congress and federal employees would be excluded from the thing. They would be able to continue to have their federal employees' health benefit plan, which includes many different health care plans in the FEHBP, from an HSA account to a PPO to an HMO to the Blue Cross Blue Shield regular plan. There is no government insurance plan within the FEHBP, which I think is very interesting.
And I understand that when they leave their office, they can take that with them.
Right, exactly.
So how come nobody is asking them this question?
Yes, I have asked that question, and
how did they get that in the first place?
well, it's the law.
We have a revolution going here.
Yeah, I'm 37, so a little respect. Thank you very much for educating us. And I basically don't have a question. I want your reaction. When people are sitting at a table and discussing, different options, I am being left with the impression that they are basically making a decision that we are supposed to make as individuals. So my concern is that, someone is not getting this message clear, and I believe that this is the foundation of the Tea Party. We want the government to stay the hell out of our business.
Right.
So my concern is that when people are sitting at a table discussing this and this, they would leave the president and the politicians with the impression that they play a role. And I would like, I would like them to hear us loud and clear. We don't want them to do this. We don't want universal housing. We don't want anything. So, do you have a sense when you're sitting with these politicians? Do you have a sense that they're getting the message?
The Republicans understand, and they're very, we're very excited about the Tea Parties and the town halls. And remember, Nancy Pelosi said these Tea Parties were un-American. They are so American, and I think, we have to keep up the drumbeat. The problem is that people like President Obama, and as I said earlier, Pelosi and Reid, a lot of these Democratic senators and House members think that they know what's best for you more so than you know for yourself. And so their big overarching picture is that they want to expand the role of government in our lives, and they are not listening to the American people. And I think this is why it's going to be a rude awakening for them in the elections this November.
I'm sorry. have one last question.
Hello, I'm somebody with pre-existing condition that can't get insurance at any cost, so I had to file for Social Security Disability to get on Medicare. What is an affordable cost for health care for somebody that has a pre-existing condition?
Well, I don't know. I don't know your condition. I don't really know. But I think if we had a market, and as I said, the high-risk pools, if the states put the money, if the feds put the money into them, then you would be able to get an affordable plan tied to what your income is. So, you know, whether you can afford $50 a month, $100, whatever, you should be able to negotiate that if the market were actually working. And it's, you know, as I said, there were only about 8 million out of the 46 million who are chronically ill without health insurance for 2 years or more. Those are the people we really do need to take care of, and not throw out our healthcare system, you know, to let the government take it over, because everybody will be worse off, including people with chronic conditions. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I wanted to thank Sally for coming tonight, and in addition to providing a great bunch of information, I will sleep much easier tonight knowing that I can't probably get pregnant. Okay, so I'd like to present to you Sally Pipes, President and CEO of the Pacific Research Institute, distinguished guest speaker for dedicated service to the principles of American liberty. Sally. Next month we switch gears to cap and trade.